Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Fatih Samid Muhammad Ramdan. My matric number is 202319737 and I am from group ELC590. And this is my speech for activity 4, the mock for persuasive speech. The ever-evolving platform that is social media has brought about fundamental shifts in the ways in which people connect with one another and engage in conversation with one another. It is difficult to fathom a world without social media in this day and age, since its integration into people's daily lives has become such a vital component of the way that people live their lives. In other words, it is impossible to envisage a world without social media. It is difficult to conceive of a future in which social media does not exist. People are now more linked to one another than they have ever been before due to social media, which enables them to do it so in a variety of various ways. This is a significant improvement over previous eras. When compared to earlier periods, this represents a major advancement. However, it is essential to acknowledge the influence that social media has had and continues to have on society, as well as the ways in which it may affect us in both good and harmful ways. It is also quite important to determine the good and bad ways in which social media may have an effect on us as individuals. In this speech, I will talk about the effect that social media has had on society, with a particular emphasis on the ways in which it has affected society in both good and bad ways. I will claim that the influence of social media on society as a whole, though, has been favorable overall. Now, the first significant topic that will be discussed in this part of the talk is the impact that various social media platforms have had, both positively and negatively, on modern society. The use of social media may have a variety of unintended consequences, one of the most serious of which is that it can have a detrimental effect on a person's mental health. According to the findings of a number of research, engaging in an excessive amount of society activity on social media platforms may be associated with elevated levels of sadness, anxiety, and loneliness. This is because individuals often compare themselves to others on social media, which may result in feelings of inadequacy as well as a misunderstanding regarding one's own skill. The reason for this is because social media can contribute to emotions of inadequacy. This phenomena has expanded its reach as a direct result of the previous point. In addition, the platforms that are used for social media have the potential to develop into a fertile ground for traditional kind of bullying, in addition to the types of bullying that occur online. The act of bullying another person online, also known as cyberbullying, is a kind of online harassment that may have major implications for the victim, including feelings of sadness and even suicide thoughts. The term cyberbullying was coined in the early 2000s. The positive impacts that social media platforms have had on society as a whole, though, should be discussed, since they are the second most essential issue that may need to be discussed. There are a great many good features of social media that have the potential to be helpful, not just for individuals, but also for the whole communities. The capacity of social media platforms to facilitate communication with users located in different parts of the globe is among the most significant advantages offered by these platforms. Individuals now have the ability to increase the size of their social circles, maintain contact with friends and family members who reside in other locations, and meet new people, all thanks to the advent of the internet. People are able to more readily express themselves and connect with others who have similar interests because platforms for social media make it easier to share their thoughts and views with others and make it possible to quickly spread material that is relevant to their interests. The use of different social media platforms make it much simpler and more expedient to have access to a wide variety of news and information. This is surely not the least important benefit of using these platforms too. This might be useful for keeping up with current events as well as increasing one's knowledge on a broad variety of subjects. In conclusion, it is essential to make it abundantly obvious that the effect that social media has had on society is multifaceted, including aspects of its effects that are both good and harmful in nature. Even while it has the potential to be a terrific method for communicating with other people and staying informed, it also has the potential to lead to concerns with mental health, such as bullying, and unhealthy comparison to others. It is of the utmost importance to be aware of these consequences and to take active steps in order to guarantee that the usage of social media is utilized in a manner that is both beneficial and does not result in any damage. I am grateful that you paid your attention to my situation and took the time to listen to me. Thank you.